right, chat? Lock in, chat. Lock in! We're gonna read this, okay? Unlocking the Armory 910 devlog. Next week on Wednesday, we will be fully unlocking the Armory and removing star levels, capsules, and Prisma. Whoa! In 1.0, we're permanently unlocking the Armory and removing several meta progression systems, including star levels, capsules, and Prisma. We're getting rid of Prisma. Really? Items will no longer drop from capsules. Instead, Armory items will unlock as initial Hunter Journey onboarding. The full Armory will be available by the time a player can queue for ranked. Yes! Yes! That is perfect! Yes! Okay. That alone is so exciting. Armory progression will not reset at the beginning of new seasons. Existing items may be updated or removed, and new items will be added. Star levels have also been removed. All items based on approximately a 2-star level. Prisma and related systems have been removed. And related systems. Interesting. Capsule, weekly vault, Prisma extractors, just to name a few. If you're interested in learning a bit more about the reason behind these changes, read on. This is huge, chat. This is actually, look at my heart rate right now. Look at that. That's because this is huge. Our goal with the Armory was to both create deeper items and make compelling out-of-game progression, something we felt lacked in open beta. Ultimately, we desired to create an engaging progressive system, superseding the competitive experience that we want Supervive to be. Our goal with 1.04 changes is to maintain the positive elements of the Armory and remove the rest. This is freaking insane. The new Armory items themselves are staying. We've gone through many different iterations of the items throughout our development journey, and this set feels like it's enabled its most diversity in builds, yes, and playstyles across the roster. Yet, one part we are changing is removing star level. Going forward, items will have a single version balanced at approximately a 2-star level. Okay, as the season progressed, we saw the power level of some 3-star items becoming a warping effect over decreasing TTK and flattening the feel of combat. That's true. We're going to be
changes. Some might even say the best changes in the world. The greatest
we've seen. The biggest. Some items may simply use their 2-star version, while others have larger changes as needed. Armory unlocking. One benefit of having the Armory unlock over time is that it gives new players a chance to read and evaluate an item outside of the breach, where downtime is literally never entirely guaranteed. We want to maintain in this onboarding feature rather than shotgunning all items to new players immediately, but will be drastically speeding up how fast players unlock their full collections. We're taking out randomness from the system entirely. Items will no longer unlock through random capsules. Instead, the items will unlock through the initial levels of Hunter's Journey. Hunter's Journey! This is so good, chat. Seasonal resets. We will no longer be resetting characters' player collections at the beginning of a new season. We will still use new seasons as an opportunity to add or remove new items, but when we do, they'll be added to your collection automatically, okay? For Season 2 coming in October, we have more than a dozen new items in the works. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Specifically to open more viable playstyles and review more options builds hunters that we currently have too few of, such as frontliners and protectors. Alright, here's a sneak peek at some of the works in progress for Season 2. New Grip Master Manipulator. Knockbacks. That's insane. Okay, that is gonna be insane. Just getting out of fights is gonna make fights last so much longer. A new relic, emergency bubble temp name. After taking damage, your HP is low 50%. You detonate a bubble that shield block. A lot of pushback things. Imagine you have both of these. You pop that and then try to come out, you pop that again. That's gonna be obnoxious. That's gonna be really cool though. I don't know how I feel about this one. This feels like a little too powerful. Like you're trying real hard and then you just get displaced, and I feel like that's gonna like have a ripple effect on the way the rest of the game moves. Or the rest of that fight moves. New relic, Jump Smash. Launch yourself into the air, reactivate, and slam downwards to create a shockwave that blasts away enemies. The higher you slam height, the bigger and more damaging the explosion. So it's essentially Wukong, right? Bonk! Yeah, the knockbacks are gonna be OP. Pretty big. I like this one better than I like that one. Prisma. With the removal of the meta progression elements of the Armory, Prisma will be going away too, along with Extractors, the Forge, and the Weekly Vault. As a farewell to our Shaper's favorite funds, we'll be granting everyone who engaged in the Armory launch a unique Prisma call sign, 2 avatars, and 90 VP set to deliver in the patch of 1.04. You get your bag! You get your bag for grinding! Even though it was worthless, you get your bag! You get these cool things that no one's gonna understand when this game explodes. Very exciting. Oh, that's it. Thank you for all your Armory feedback over the course of our launch. Truly, we might not always get it right the first time, but we continue to iterate and make Supervive the best it can be. Each and every patch, your feedback is as important as a part of helping us get there. The Armory will be unlocked with patch 1.04 on September 17th. That, friends, is big. Things that I'll say, I think it's all good. I'm pretty happy with everything. I think making it into more of a Hunter's Journey thing is really good. It's going to help new players learn the game, to help them understand how all the mechanics work, as well as giving them a full set so they can feel comfortable going into the ranked arena. I don't think that the way our armory was set up now is like really viable for new players, especially because if you start at baseline, you only get a couple relics. They did try to fix it by adding, like, you could get a 3-star from a minion camp. That's crazy. We got freaking Blinkstone, or it was a relative red tier item from a random small camp. So they did things to try and fix it, but there's just too much going on. And I think that this really, it smooshes it all down, but still keeps the good meat of it. So you still have the new mechanic of having, you can build your character the way you want to, but you still also can feel a little safer and fair within your ranked games. And I think that that's freaking awesome. Now, in scrims and tourneys, you don't have to be like, oh, we have to ban 3-star items. You can only use things that are in your armory. Like, none of that's going to be a problem anymore because everyone's going to be on the same playing field. And that was my problem with the initial armory to begin with. I don't know if this fixes the runaway meta. I don't think it does, especially not with this. This is going to make it really easy. Like, oh, this is too hard of a team to fight, you run away. And then they cannot catch up to you. The only downfall I would say is if it continues the escapism meta, but the game is so saved. The game is so saved, Tyranids. We are so freaking back. We are so back. Quick summary of everything for you guys. The armory is being transformed into something that balances out everything. Instead of having Prisma and having to farm for your relics, you are going to be trained into your relics with a Hunter Journey experience. That's going to be both training you how to use your relics, what they all do, and inevitably bringing you into a safe environment for ranked, where everyone's going to be having their full armory set up by ranked by the time you're joining the level to have ranked. So that's going to be freaking amazing. There's going to be new items. It's going to be really exciting, and I'm really excited for everyone who's going to be playing in this patch. It's going to be on next Wednesday. I think that's it. I think that's all I really need to say about it. This is so exciting, you guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, or whatever you want to do. Bye.